If I reflect on what it is that I really want out of my experience of vlogging and documenting, I can confidently say that it isn't about fame. How I do look at vlogging in general, I look at it as a way to improve myself, to hold myself accountable, and at the same time, to capture memories. I think that for me personally, those three things have an equal amount of weight and value. It's almost as if, for me, the act of vlogging and documenting is a practice. I think that the way that making these videos keeps me accountable is by creating a space or creating a way for me to consistently show up. And if I can't show up for myself, then what? I think that it leads into the next area, which is improving myself. I don't actually know if I'm the kind of person that thrives under pressure. I do know that throughout my life, I've been put under a lot of pressure. And typically, I tend to do pretty well with it. In terms of improving myself, I think I have a tendency to overplan. I don't know if it's as big of a tendency as I make it out to be. It could be that I'm just kind of focusing on it a little bit more right now. But the tendency to overplan, or I guess in a way, that tendency to try to lean too much towards perfection is something that I recognize is a part in my life that hinders me from trying something and making progress that way. When I make these videos, I feel like I'm getting the opportunity to embrace the imperfection. And when I make a conscious effort to post a video, it's almost as if that is a practice in and of itself of embracing imperfection. Now, when I reflect on the vlog that I most recently put out, it was of last week, and I'd been recording and putting videos consistently into my video timeline. So I think I was able to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday pretty well. Right after that, my recording in general got a little bit spotty, and my routines started to get a little bit off track, which I don't blame anybody about that other than myself. And that particular subject is something that I'll probably get to in another video because I think that that's a loaded one, a loaded subject in and of itself. So I'll pause on that point. Even so, it still relates to my point or the aspect of wanting to embrace imperfection. In all honesty, when I think back, when I watched my vlog of last week, what I saw was basically a video that I would make for a typical daily vlog, except I extended it over a series of days and then tried to smash it all together into one video. And the thing is, I have tried several times in the past to work on a daily vlog. And the concept of a daily vlog is very straightforward to me. It makes a lot of sense. You start your day, you record the things that you do during the day, and then by the end of the day you ship it out. Like regardless of what it is, you ship it out. That concept is really familiar to me, really comfortable for me. But of all styles of making video, it's also one of the most unsustainable ways for me to create videos. And the reason for that is because of the insane amount of time that I would end up spending towards making those daily vlogs. Now, I have a lot of things that I am working on right now, a lot of projects. That the number of projects has gotten smaller, and the scope of some of those projects also has gotten smaller. But besides the point, I still have some big projects that I'm working on that take a significant amount of my day. And when I see that the amount of time and effort that I need to spend towards a daily vlog style, I am noticing that it will always get to a point where I can't keep up with it. So when I decided to take on the concept of making a weekly vlog, I think it was only natural for me to take what I was familiar with, let's say my daily vlog concept, and extend that daily vlog concept into a video that comprised of 7 days of that type of video. Of course, that also means that it would be unsustainable. But the thing is, I was able to ship it out under the idea that it is a weekly vlog, under the idea that, well, I at least got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I think. And that goes back to that concept of embracing imperfection. Do I want to let the idea that I was unsuccessful at creating 7 daily vlogs smashed into one stop me from uploading a video? It's almost like a realization that it isn't so much about the uploading of a video as it is the concept and practice of accepting the imperfection within myself as something that I can foresee if I keep up with the practice of creating these weekly vlogs or documentations. Definitely, I don't think that I can keep going if I maintain the daily vlog format spread out across 7 days. Something needs to change and something needs to evolve. I just don't exactly know what it is. Making this video even is a part of that concept. It's a part of that idea of trying to ask myself the question of what it is that needs to evolve and what is it that needs to change. And really, the documentation of what I do and my projects is for me one of the perfect instigators to face what I perceive is an area that I want to improve upon. The cost of not embracing imperfection is, in a way, a loss of moments in time. When I reflect on the idea of memories, and when I reflect on the idea of photography, over time, I have actually started to really enjoy photography. This is something that I kind of didn't see coming at all because up until now, I had always enjoyed video more than I did photos. But recently, I have found that photos in as a means of documentation preserves a little bit more of the idea of a fleeting moment. So, in a way, I think that I've kind of lost my spot in terms of my train of thought. And I kind of want to utilize that to describe my entire point of embracing that imperfection. I don't know if like I'm gonna edit this video that much, or maybe I'll like just cut out a lot of the empty spots where I don't say anything and I'm just thinking. But either way, I'm gonna be posting this video, and whatever it turns out to be, I intend fully to just ship it out. And in this case, right, the imperfection at hand is the fact that I totally got lost along the way of my explanations, I guess, of the reasons as to why I'm vlogging. And I think that that concept of working on that, on embracing imperfections, is this really big aspect that kind of took over the show for a little bit. The fact that I lost track of my other points is like, in a way, perfect for this video. And if I was gonna just try to conclude it from here, for me, I think there's no other gain that I'm really looking for outside of this really being a way to nurture a practice of cultivating an embrace of my own imperfections, and at the same time being able to document and preserve some memories along the way. I don't think that any of my reasons are more important than the other. I think the practice of doing it is why I vlog. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video there because otherwise this is gonna take way too much time in my day. And again, the whole point is embracing imperfections. So I had fun doing this. I think I started off maybe way too contemplative, but it actually got a lot more fun and almost relieving in a way to be able to do this. So I'm going to get on with the day. We'll see how things go, and peace out.